Hello. Hello, everybody. Hey, love me 2412 in the house. Did my grandson's in the house. Hey, Helen Reed. How are you doing this evening? Hey, Boo Boo Bear. Hey, DY Rich. How are you? Hey, Nika. Nika Scales in the house. Okay, you guys, give me those thumbs up. I've got no thumbs up. I've got 15 people in the room. We're going to wait a little bit, make sure everybody gets in. Honey, I am live. You're doing a little bit too much. Megan, how are you, Megan? Nice to see you. Nika, it's always nice to see you. Marie Morris is in the house. Megan is in the house. Okay. What is that? Is that Quinta Love? Quinta Love is in the house. Judy is in the house. Adrian is in the house. And let's see who else. I don't see. I'm trying to get it down here. DY, Nika, Megan. Got you, Megan. Helen. Okay. Let's see here. Love me 2412. Hey, you guys. Okay, we got 3 thumbs up. We done had 15 people in the room. What are you guys doing today? What are you guys doing? Marie Morris is in the house. Marie, how you guys doing this evening? You guys doing okay? You guys doing okay? It is a Monday, and there's a lot of stuff always go on Monday. You guys, I finally got okay, Lawana from Houston is in the house. Nice to see you, Lawana. I was hoping you stopped by, spend some time with us. I was hoping you was gonna do it. Okay, give me some thumbs up, you guys. I only got 3 thumbs up. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I know some of you guys are saying. Usually, in a live chat room, when people come in, they give the thumbs up. They just do. They just give the thumbs up. Because you know it takes a lot. Hey, boo-boo. It takes a lot to come on and... Oh, Ellen is in the house. Ellen Rodriguez. Hey, Quinta. DY. Everybody's in the house. We got Joel in the house. Joel Jackson. We got Quinta. Ellen's in the house. Judy's in the house. Helen's in the house. Love Me 2412 is in the house. We've got another Helen in the house. DY is in the house. Lawana's in the house. Nika in the house. Marie is in the house. Judy is in the house. Megan is in the house. Let me see. Did I miss anybody? I did say Adrian. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Yes, give some thumbs up with love. You guys, I told you guys we're going to keep the Malia Davis case. We're going to keep Maleah in our mouth. And I know a lot of people is just moving on, going on, trying to find the next top story. Because this is an ongoing story. Is a lot of people's just tired of it. I know they're tired of it because there's so many loops and lies and things going on. And you guys know, ain't nothing done change. You know, nothing's done change. And it seems like, and I'm just gonna say allegedly, it seems like that they're making sure Brittany get off. And you know, thank you. I don't wish nothing bad. Hi from the Bronx. Bronx is in the house. New York is in the house. You guys, I've got so many projects going at one time. I couldn't begin to tell you um, how many projects I got. I've got a lot of them. And one thing about me, I don't care how long it takes. I finish my projects. I really do. I've got a project sitting in my backyard. It's been there for about 6, 7 years. But you know what? It's done. I just need to just go ahead and handle my business. Quit waiting on other folks. Because ain't nobody else going to do it. I had a couple of people. So we put out a video this morning. And I'm pretty sure that video touched a lot of people. We spent 4 or 5 hours on that video. That's how long it takes to make just a regular video. It takes hours, you guys. And I like I said, I want to keep her alive, regardless if we get news or not. Matter of fact, we dedicated the whole day. That would be my son calling. Honey, could you call Gillesco and see what he want? Um, yeah, he would call me right as soon as I go live. Like they don't know. They do know. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Okay, you guys, let me see what you guys are talking about. Okay, Richmond, Virginia is in the house. Marie Russell. Who's Marie Russell? Oh, that's Marie Russell. Okay. Okay. Got Albert and Alina with you. Okay. Okay, I don't know what I just did. I just touched the wrong thing. Whatever the court system won't do, street justice will. BB better watch her. Yes. Yes. They can't watch her 24/7. She's no superstar. She might go back down to Louisiana. That's what she's probably going to do. But, I mean, I would hate for somebody to catch a case just because, let me see. I would hate for somebody to catch a case just because, something she did. But, you know, if she didn't do it, you guys, I'm just saying, if she didn't, which I don't believe for not 1 minute. We got 24 people in the house. Somebody give me a thumbs up. Let me get up to 15. I need 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Somebody done took a thumb down. Y'all ain't right. Y'all not right. Y'all don't treat me right. Hold on. See, y'all gonna make me go get me what can I get? A daiquiri or something. I don't know. It's in the middle of the day. Um, you guys, yes, okay. I know you did. Thank you, Love Me 2412. There you guys go. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I've got like 3, and I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, we support everybody. You want to start your own channel? Go ahead, start your own channel. We will support you. It may look like we got little numbers in here. This is a lot. This is a starting channel. We started gathering our numbers and our hours less than 2 months ago, and we've made it. We made it. So I've got 2 or 3 other people that's like, hey, I want to start my own channel. What did you do? Hey, come in the live and I'll tell you. We'll have a meeting. Hey, how you doing? Let me see who that is. Hey, Peanut Butter. Hey, Peanut Butter, how you doing? I'm the first time seeing you in the house. Peanut Butter. And so there's some young ladies There's actually 2 or 3 of them that has came up and said, hey, I want to start my own channel. You guys, I'm going to tell you something. You might as well go ahead and start your own channel if that's something you want to do. The hardest part is starting your channel, just getting started. You know, they won't let you go live, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you some secrets. And, you know, like I said, I wasn't even going to start a channel to go live because I was doing fine just doing videos. I really was. And then somebody reached out to me and said, hey, why don't you get monetized? Well, I am monetized, but I am not, you know, I'm not even interested in their money because I want to say what I want to say when I want to say it. But it is there, so hey, you know, we might go after that. I don't know yet. We've got our eyes, we've got bigger fish to fry. Just trust me, we got bigger fish to fry. So don't ever think that let me see what it's all BS says. Yes, I'm glad you in the house. Hey everyone, agree. Even if BB didn't actually murder Maleah, she played a huge role. Okay, okay. I hate when people do that, but it's okay. It's okay. My son's supposed to be coming over, and maybe he's supposed to be, that's him calling, but my husband will handle that. And getting my thing together downstairs. See, it's nothing but to just do it. Whether you in a basement, in a bathroom, closet, on the porch, whatever. Just go ahead and start making your videos. Now I'm gonna share with you something. If you want to get off into this, and this is just my opinion, you can do whatever you want. But here's the thing. Be very careful the people you keep around you. Be very careful. Because not every person that started a channel has told me that. And even though that I was so careful, I still had snakes around me. Even though I was very careful. And they tried to come and sabotage this channel. And sometimes you don't know who those snakes is, and sometimes you got to just clear out the whole thing just to, you know, get them out, because it's like one bad apple. If you leave one bad apple in a basket, when you come back after a couple of days, you don't have one bad apple. You're going to have many. So go ahead and nip it in the bud. Wait till you get big enough where you can leave them if you want to leave them, but don't do it at the beginning. And that is some very powerful things I wanted to share, especially with somebody had reached out to me. Hey, uh, Suchi and Boo. Yes, I do. She said to keep it 100. I started watching because the media wasn't covering Maleah death. You are so kind and honest, which is rare. I just love your channel. Thank you. Thank you. How could she not know after abuse that led to, she knew Maleah leaving half of her precious skull. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, thank you, Queen Meek. Thank you. Nice to see you in the house. You guys, we got 34 people in the house. Thank you guys for stopping in. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You guys are my family now. Sometimes I don't hear that stuff from people. You know, I don't hear good things, but I know they mean well. They're just busy. And, you know, I don't worry, you know. Sometimes you got to have tough skin. But I do, trust me, when I say what I say, I mean exactly what I say. I do appreciate you guys. And especially that we have common interests. When it comes to Maleah, it's not just Maleah, you guys. You got to understand, it's not just Maleah. There's always going to be potential for other kids out there to be off into some stuff like this. And if we see it, we gotta stop it quickly, because you know how you're gonna feel if you see, let's say for instance, your daughter. Now I know some of you guys in the chat room is about my age, so you have daughters, and your daughters may have daughters or have sons. We're gonna have to get on these young ladies. I don't know what it's gonna take, maybe talking to them with some love. You guys, if you're in the chat room, go ahead and network. You know how to do it. Use emojis, add such and such. Like say for instance, let me explain. I can have 3, 4 conversations at once. I hope you guys can just stay with me. But if you want to network in here, I don't mind if you network, but you need to know what you're doing. If you're gonna network and get people to subscribe to your channel, or to come to your channel and see what's going on, you put the @ sign and then you put their name there and then give them a emoji. Okay? You can pretty much use any emoji. Don't use a whole bunch of emojis. Just use 1 or 2 so they know, hey, I'm looking at you. And then they will respond with an @ with your name on it that, hey, I got you. That's how you guys do it. Oh, thank you for the super Snapchat, whatever that is. But thank you very much. You guys, I keep forgetting that's even down there. So, thank you. Who is that just done that? That's Suchi and Boo. Got you. Send a little support. You thank you. Everything means something. I don't know if YouTube is gonna get it, but like I said, when we started this channel, we wasn't trying to start the channel. We were just trying because every time we went into other people's chat room, they were usually talking about something we really didn't want to talk about, or they shut us down with our opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Thank you for the super chat. Super chat. Suchi and Boo. Okay. You should. Okay, DY says she should be charged and arrested first up on that. Yes, as I was going back over a lot of the things, and people, because I couldn't understand. It was like, well, what are you going to charge her with? She just didn't leave her kid by themselves. Well, that, well, she can be charged as much as Darian, because the baby never did have a helmet on. She never did have a helmet on. But Brittany says there was no abuse from Darian. She said she wasn't fearful or nothing. And Cornell was saying, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. And she was like shaking her head, no. And I thought they were going to get into a little bit. That's as soon as they got done with that interview, Brittany dropped Cornell. They said it's because she didn't know he was saying this or that. But he was actually, I'm going to tell you something. If you guys don't know this already, I wonder, a True Thought says, I wonder what happened to her helmet. I've never seen her have a helmet on. Did you? Shannon Wallace in the house. Thank you, Shannon, for coming by. First time in the chat. Thank you. Shannon Wallen in the house. PM PM's in the house. Glad to see you coming back. Okay. So it's all BS. Says it's highly likely the alleged confession from Darian that should be slam dunk if that's what really happened. Can't even be used in court because there's no record of it being said. Being what? Being what? There's no record of it. Believe that. Yeah, not only there's no record, when Cornell was trying to get her to say that there was some abuse going on. At first she just sits there, and he was saying all kind of stuff. He was saying all kind of stuff. And then finally she came out and said, no, there wasn't no abuse. She said there wasn't any abuse. So I don't think that that's going to happen. She did in the hospital before she went home. Oh, the helmet. She had the helmet. Hello, what is that? Ms. Daz. Miss Daz in the house. Nice to see you again. I normally always see Miss Daz somewhere else. I can't remember where, but I always see you. I know you be in them comment sections. Okay, Marie Russell says, Bibi really playing her part. She should win an Oscar. Exactly. It's all BS says it wasn't recorded. That was the strategy too. No way to verify where Cornell X got the information from or it even happened. You know, you guys, they came back and said Cornell never received any money from Brenda, and Cornell hasn't received any money from HPD. So he didn't get Crime Stopper money. He didn't get HPD money. He didn't get no money from Brenda. But you know, Brenda, the one that called him to come and help, and kind of in a way, I could see he did do some help. But I'm just telling you, Cornell X, I just I just rather do things the right way, and I don't think that he was involved doing it the right way. I think Cornell got help by having favor. Okay, school bus driver love kids is in the house. I know who that is. What's going on? Finally seeing you back again. You changed your name, but that's okay. I still know who you are. Chastity is in the house. Thank you, Chastity, for stopping by. She say, I still think that inmate was an undercover guy. I may be wrong, but it's the feeling I got right away. And then them moving him because they didn't want DV talking too much or talking to him. Okay. Yes. You guys, I think that David, that you're talking about David, that David Chatfit or Chat something. Chaffant. David Chaffant. Are you talking about David Chaffant that told where the body was, that they're saying that they just didn't go and look at? You guys know they did. Because when Cornell X told him that the body was in Hope, Arkansas, and he knew exactly where it was. He didn't say nowhere close. He says, I know exactly. He told me exactly where to go. No ifs, ands, or buts. But when he got there, they couldn't find nothing. They had to go way down here in, what is that? Fonton, Arkansas. 15 miles away. Now I'm going to tell you something. If you're in Hope and 15 miles take you to Fonton, that's a whole different little town. Let me tell you, somebody was going on a wham and said that they had a alleged confession. I'm just saying. And I'm going to tell you, he probably knew somewhere on the area, the location where the body was at, but he didn't know exactly. And I'm thinking he's trying to clear his brother, he's trying to clear Brittany, and he's trying to take all of it. He don't want to see his brother get in trouble. That's why they're saying that car is identical. That car is got the same tag, the same make, the same model. They're saying ain't nobody stupid. Police should never put false information out there. When you showed the picture of the car, and you guys talking about Cornell was like, we know that's a family member. What happened to that, Cornell? Everything that Cornell said done got us all off key. Every time he done open his mouth, you can't believe nothing he said. Now I'm not taking nothing from Cornell. He's getting things done because a lot of people's happy because we have the body. We would have had the body anyway. That's what I try to tell people. You know, you know. But like I said, I don't shoot people down. If they want to be happy because Cornell did something, be happy. But I tell you what, if it was your child missing, I wouldn't want Cornell X nowhere nearby me. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That man right there, he's something else. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Okay, so Nika says, so let's be clear with the helmet or no helmet. Why Darian or Brittany Bowen keeps abusing her alone out of 3 children? Maybe because she's a girl. Maybe because she's a girl. Anybody know why well, we can only speculate because we don't know why. We can't get into Brittany's head. Now, if Brittany would have did a whole bunch of chitter chattering and talking, we could kind of understand why she did what she did. Maybe she did what she did because, sometimes women and their daughters, they have this chemistry that they fight amongst each other. It doesn't matter that she's 4 years old. She's almost like a competition for the attention that she's supposed to be getting. And I'm going to tell you something. Little girls do it. I don't know one little girl that haven't done it that I know of. I don't know none. Now, for those of you that have children, chime in on this. Especially you women. You have a daughter. Now, at some particular time, she doesn't try to get attention in the wrong kind of way um, with your spouse or your boyfriend or whatever. Whether she walked out naked, whether she put on her tight jeans or something, where she's picking up stuff in front of him, where she wants to put on makeup, or she walking around with your shoes on. She wants to be like you. She wants to be you. She's very beautiful and pretty, but she wants that attention. She doesn't want attention like a kid attention. And when she gets it, she's in a world of trouble. I've seen it too many times. I've seen it. I've got two daughters, and I have to straighten them out all the time. I really did. And they really didn't get it, but I kept my eye on her. Okay, let's see. First time, Sanita in the house. Thank you for coming and joining. Hey, you guys, we got 40 people in the chat room. I am so glad to see you guys. Yes, I am. Nice to have you here, Sanita. It's all BS says he said his daughter had a dream. Exactly. That's why he went to the jail that day and he just got in. But I know people connected that were on the waiting list to see Darian for the longest. How did he just get in? Okay, I got the answer to that. It's all BS. And this is not going to be all BS. So, Cornell is a community activist. Now, let me explain something to you. Community activists can get in the jail, even in closing hours. You know why? Because they're legally for the community, and they're supposed to be there to protect the people that's in there. So if something's wrong going on, they can quest. I hear they're supposed to request for them to come. But I don't know what they're doing in Houston, but it's almost like having a minister or a preacher. They can go in the jail cell at any given time to go and minister to someone, especially if they request it. So I'm just saying that I do know for sure. Now remember when Cornell said that, oh, they're not starving him and he's eating, he's fine, and the guards are treating him nice. The reason why he said that is because he has to have a reason why he was in there. See, he used his title to get in there. He didn't have to be on the waiting list. And I just know that for a fact. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's see some more questions. Okay, so Marie says Maleah didn't have no one to protect her. No, she didn't. Let's talk about that for a minute. Lawyers, doctor, CPS, mom, dad, neighbor. No. And you know what, Marie? And I know we made that little clip today. And I wanted to wake people up because it's been so quiet. And the reason why I made that clip is because guess what? To be honest with you, we're actually failing Maleah now. And I'm just telling you the truth. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we can't come together. We're argumentative. We want to argue about things that we don't really know that's facts. And instead of loving each other and comforting our brothers and sisters, having their back, and just, if you don't agree or whatever. But that's not the main thing. What I'm saying is, like, all that money that they got, HPD, there's people that had to donate the casket. People had to go and donate the headstone. People, she should have had the most beautiful funeral in the world with all that money, because nobody didn't give the tips. So why y'all didn't take the money? Why was all the family members? I mean, not all the family members, but I heard that Craig's brother had a GoFundMe page. I heard that Brittany had a GoFundMe page. I heard that Brittany's friend had a GoFundMe page. For what? What do you need a GoFundMe page for? What do you need? You're definitely not mourning. So what do you need a GoFundMe page for? I really want to know. So everybody's all sitting there on TV talking about, I'm mad at this, I'm mad at that. They were selling shirts, they were pocketing money, but nobody put a penny on that baby's headstone. It had to be donated. Ain't that's stupid. That's stupid. So I don't look at, I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm not gonna say nothing about the other side of the family because I really don't know, but if you're still not stepping up like you're supposed to. That's why people can't take you seriously. I had a brother that passed away 20 years ago, and we couldn't afford a stone for him back then, and I didn't know it. But one day, me and my mom was talking about it, and my mom said, she felt bad because she couldn't afford the stone for my brother. Well, you know what? It don't cost that much. I think it costs about $800. Yeah. So you know what I did? I had me a little vacation savings going. And I got the money together, and I went down there and I said, hey, this is what I want to do. I said, this was my brother, and I want a stone made, and I want the certificate to go to my mother. It's going to be her birthday present. And so I never, like, I don't go to cemeteries and things of that nature. I gave it to my mother, and I told her that he can rest in peace. Because guess what? He's got a stone, which is important to certain people. And trust me, just because I don't go to the cemetery, I understand what the tradition is. Some people like to go out there and sit, and I don't know why. I can't even explain why. But they do. But it's always good if the ones that want to know where to go, and they just not wandering in the cemetery. And as young as she is, she should have one. Maleah didn't have no one. Okay, let me see. Rich, okay. Cornell X knows even more stuff. He's like a tire with a slow leak. Exactly. Not to mention the several changing stories. Exactly. Chastity. First he walked in the hospital because nobody would stop. Then a stranger picked him up. That's for the life of me right now, you guys. It still got me kind of shaking that he did walk in, but they said that he got out of that car. But now they're saying that the car is not Brittany's car. They're saying the car is a random driver that has nothing to do with this case. And the funny thing about it, why would the police says that, he has nothing to do with the case? He has everything to do with this case. Where did you pick this boy up at? What did he say to you? Why did you guys not call the police where you were at? Or the ambulance where you at? Why did you not come forward sooner? You guys knew we were looking for this. You seen the car. So, yes, this person got everything to do with this case. Did DV say something to you in the car? Don't tell me he's got nothing to do with the case. He's got everything to do with the case. If you want to say that this man came and picked him up, well then, shoot. They don't want us to know who he is because They know that this, you know, even if it's not the news, YouTube and Facebook and multimedia, it's kind of, it's done basically, it does a little bit. If you look at the numbers sometimes, they do way better numbers than the news because they're telling the truth. I'm just saying. Some people don't have to go to school to tell the news. They just know how to do it. Okay, let's see what else. Nobody protected Maleah, and they're not protecting Maleah now. You've got all, and this is why some of the stuff that goes on, I never did say too much about it because it would have took the focus off of Maleah when people were selling the shirts and stealing the money and the tickets to the airplane and the stepsister coming in talking about she know this, and the stepsister couldn't help us not one bit. She could just tell us how Brittany was when she was down there and what time did she pick her up and did she say anything. But other than that, that stepsister don't know her no more than Adam and Eve. I'm just I'm just keeping it real. And if you looked at their text message, which I don't believe those text messages either, and I'm going to tell you why, because you can change your text message and make it say what you want it to say. You can make up text messages. It didn't make sense. Okay, tell me this. If it's a text message between Brittany and Darian, how did social media get it? Because trust and believe, I got text messages in my phone, and you can't get my text messages unless somebody hacked my phone or I wanted that message to be put out there. You know? And it almost like celebrities. I used to think that celebrities would walk around and the paparazzis would always follow them everywhere they go, and the bigger celebrity they are, the more they would follow them or something. That's not the case. Usually what happens is the celebrity calls them and say, hey, I'm finna go to the pawn shop. Meet me at the pawn shop. Like Calvin Hunter, Whitney Williams' husband. And then they meet you at the pawn shop on such and such street, and then there you go. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like you're famous, it's just you call them and that's where they be at. Okay, Alina says, I think BB used DV to do her dirty work, left, come back from her trip acting like she didn't know nothing, trying to say her mother did laundry on Friday. She messed up in that part. She sure did. She sure did. I'm going to tell you something. I don't think nobody know, but we was the first ones that called it. I'm just saying, if you don't believe me, go look at the timeline. I was telling you guys, I said, hey, Brittany turns around and say, we just did laundry on the 1st. Brenda Bowen says, we did, Brittany came over to my house and did laundry on the 28th, 29th. Now, Brittany, you don't remember you doing laundry on the 28th, 29th before you left? And then you guys, I need to share something with you real quick. I'm going to pause this real quick. Okay, so 2 times this done happened. And I'm going to share this with you guys. Hey, China Moon, nice to see you in the house. But in that video we just got through talking about, where, there's some videos you won't find that clip because the news people took it out. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you something else that's really bothering me, and I'm going to share it with you because this is why I don't want you guys to get in arguments. Because, see, I can almost remember 450 facts at one given time. I just test myself to just see how many facts I can remember one day when I was in school trying to get my degree. And I can remember 450, okay? Almost a whole book. That's why I say I'm not smart. I can just remember like that. But once I take the test, it's gone. But I'm going to tell you something. I remember something that was on the news, and I said, oh my goodness, this is my second time. Say, let me go back and get it. And you guys, guess what? The news reporters took it out. Yes, they took it out. And they kind of switched it up a little bit. Because I was telling people, I was like, go back and look at this. Go back and look at this. So I went back and I said, hey, where is it at? But here's the funny thing. See, I pay a little certain amount, a little money so I can download videos. And guess what? So I don't have to copy the video. I can download it. So I have the original. So, if I really wanted to show it and put it out there, I could show you what it was before, and I could show you what it. Okay, I know. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have shared that with you guys. See, and so just believe that we're not the only ones in these chat rooms and listening, and so I'm going to share with you sometimes that these narratives, they're trying to make these narratives to come out the way that they want them to. When there's something that's very criminating, or people, that's what's going to get you guys all arguing and fighting, because you're going to see one thing and then the next thing you know, you see something different and you're like, how did that person get that? And that picture looks a little different than my picture. And don't get into that argument. Mm-mm. No, don't do it. Let me see what's going on in the chat room. What y'all talking about? Let's see. Let's see what the chat room talking about. If anybody want to call in, let me know and I will give you that number. If you want to call in, we've got 15 more minutes. Carol Williams is in the house. Nice to see you, Carol Williams. Low Key is in the house. Nice to see you, Low Key. I don't know if anybody's saying hello to you, but I am, and welcome to our channel. You guys, okay, Samantha's in the house. Miss Lala in the house. Thank you. Me too. I can't wait to pop bottles when BB is arrested. Okay. Yes. Wait, what, SP? I said, Lawana's in the house. Okay, Texas is one of the states that firmly believe in the death penalty. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Chastity. Hey, Marie. Hey. Samantha, put at in front of there so that they know that you're talking to them. You know that at sign? So they know that you're talking to them. So Texas believe in the death penalty. Yes. Be prepared. You guys, you think that they're gonna still get some charges? I don't understand. Megan says, I don't understand why there is no justice for Maleah and why is Darian not showing up for her court dates and they keep getting rescheduled. Well, you guys, they're getting rescheduled because you've got one case, and he always had the September the 16th court date. He always had that. But when they put those new charges on him, and I guess I don't know if they've been indicted yet, but they put the new charges on him. He should have went to court for that. And I guess they just put them all together and said, well, he's going to be in court on the 16th, so that day is the day that they're going. It's not really a reschedule because he was going to be in court on the 16th anyway. So they just, instead of having that day, which we were all waiting, and, I guess they needed more time or something. But they knew. You didn't see Brittany at the courthouse, so they knew. They knew. See, sometimes you can look at people and can tell what they know and what they don't. See, Brittany would have got all dressed up, went down, got her nails done, had her hair done, bought her a new outfit or something, come in there walking. Oh, look at me. Ugh. A lot of people say they know something. It's just them talking. That's what Samantha says. Okay. So, let's see. What is Miss... So Nika is asking Marie. So Nika didn't use the at when you're talking to Marie. Now I'm reading it. Why do they keep rescheduling the court date? Could it really be that they are not done charging people? We can hope, I guess. Oh, Chastity. Oh, my goodness. Yes. We hope. We hope. I so can't wait until BB gets her day, whether street justice or government justice. Exactly. Elaine Rodriguez says, I'm very upset in that news clip. She don't even look at the baby girl picture. She don't. Her head is looking down at all times. She knows why. Yeah, you guys, that's weird. I mean, it's really not weird. It's just, if your daughter got killed or your daughter was missing and they put her big picture right next to you, and the only thing you can do is just, you won't even look at it. You won't even look at it. You guys, I'm going to tell you something. A mother would be crying and screaming. She would be so happy that her baby is being seen. But just having that picture right next, you know, that should have caused Brittany to, that's probably why Brittany was just kind of in a, she couldn't really talk. And when she did talk, she didn't never finish anything. Cornell wouldn't let her finish anything. He would not let her implicate herself because she was going to. If she would have kept on talking, she would have. And I'm going to tell you something. If you guys don't really want to hear it, and I'm going to be truthful with you, if you don't remember nothing else, I'm telling you, Cornell X was protecting Brittany. I seen it too. I seen it too much. When she got ready to say something that would have put her butt in jeopardy, he straightened it out. Cause the interviewer asked her and said, "You haven't talked to Darian?" She says, "No." Said, "Have you talked to the family?" She go, "No." And then Cornell said, "Yes, we have." And then she's like, And Cornell like, "Yeah, we have." He was letting her know that they knew that they'd been talking to each other, and you finna tell this lie, and they're gonna remember it, and you're gonna be in a world of trouble. And Brittany just kept on like, But they were talking. They were talking, and she let him know that they were talking to Darion. But when he asked me, he said, "You haven't talked to Darion?" She said, "Nope." He says, "You're done." She was like, "Yep." Evidently, she's not done. She's still wearing that engagement ring. Okay, why do they keep? Okay, oh my, that's probably me, Sherelle. You're good. So, Eileen says, I'm very upset in the news clip. She don't, yeah, we read that one. And then the school bus driver loves kids says the main reason they keep rescheduling her court date to rip off the taxpayers that judge shows up, he or she still gets paid. Yes, you're right. You're so right. And then Helen Reed says, time is winding up to all that had a part in this baby's murder. There will be freedom no more for them demons back to the pit of hell. From whence you come. You go, Helen. You go. That's what we put that out there. You guys think she's gonna burn, or you think she's gonna get her wings in heaven? I don't think, you know, I know I'm not the judge or jury or anything, but I'm just saying you have to repent, and you have to be remorseful of things that you've done. And then not only that, even though that you can repent of something that you've done and you can be remorseful, there's still going to be consequences in your actions. So, let me see what else. What you saying? Okay. Texas is one of the states that firmly believes. That's what Marie said. I can't wait to pop bottles. That's what Marie said. Okay, Chesley, why don't they? We got that. I've got to catch up. Okay. She talked like she didn't even know her. Yeah, she always talked like she don't know her. She doesn't even call her baby. One time I've heard her say that. And I think she said it because people were saying that. She keep calling her, like I call my kids by their name. But let something happen to them. That's my baby this, my baby that, my baby. Sometimes I'd be talking to my baby and my husband think I'm talking to him, and sometimes my kids don't know if I'm talking to them because they're all my baby. That's just an endearment that mothers have. That's just a part of the relationship. And she just didn't have that. She was, Maleah, she just loved people, and Maleah, she just had that kind of spirit. And he said, the investigator said, well, not the investigator, but the interviewer asked her, do you know why people are so interested in your daughter? She got the floppy hair and the gap in her teeth and everything. And Brittany kind of looked at him like, cocked her head to the side and was like, no, I don't know why. I don't know why they're interested. Are you serious? You don't know why? Because she's 4 years old. That's why. And somebody killed her. That's why. And I'm going to tell you something. If she died a natural death, nobody wouldn't be mad. They would be like, okay, it's fine. But don't go nowhere, King Bay. I see you in the house. Let me see. Okay, DY says, on your other video with Brittany Byrne, the 218, they talk about the helmet. Exactly. There's no, she didn't have the helmet. She never did have a helmet on. You remember, that's one she couldn't go to daycare. She didn't have a helmet. You can't let the child go to daycare. Okay, they said she was actually sick also. Who knows? You guys, you don't know if there was poison in her system. You don't know if the toxicology results came back that they found poison also. I don't know if they got that back yet. They're probably really looking. Probably really looking. Samantha says, I think he was protecting her too. Psychopaths has no feelings, Lawana says. Okay, you guys, we've got 6 more minutes. If you got something you want me to put out here, we'll put it out there. No wings, Samantha says, no wings. No wings. King Bay, hey. Even Brenda Bowen needs to be locked up. Yeah? Well, yeah, she does, Nika, she does. Because I really, at first, I kind of was like, maybe the grandmother don't know. But, and that's just all mothers. That's just all mothers. You're going to protect your kids, whether they're right or wrong. You can't tell me that you won't. Now, you'll tell them on the side, because I done told my son before. I done said, hey, looky here. You're wrong. Tell me the truth. And we're gonna work this out. But we're not going to sit up here and you're going to make me look like no idiot. And you know the truth and they know the truth. And you got me hollering and arguing and kicking. And so we get to the truth and we try to make it, we try to work it out. And sometimes you can just, she's disassociated herself from her child. Yes, Samantha. Tony on one is in the house, you guys. Tony on one. Let me tell you something. Tony on one is, I think, King Bay's wife. If you see Tony 01 in the house, you guys subscribe to her channel. She's a newbie. She's trying to join her, grow her channel, you guys. We're gonna help as much as we can. You guys hit her up. Go over there. Make sure that you click on Tony on one. She's a sister that's trying to grow her channel, and we're gonna help her. I know there's a couple other people that told me they were going to grow their channel, and I don't see them in here, so I can't reach out to them. Okay. PM. Bible scripture states mother against, exactly. You got it, PM. You got it. Mothers against daughters. Actually, I think it's daughters against mothers. The daughters is, I think it's actually daughters against mothers. And the only reason why I could tell you that because I looked it up so many times. But it's the same thing. But see, these daughters, see, she's only but 4, so she can't protect herself. She can't protect herself. But these mothers too, they're so busy in protecting that man because he got, he might have a job, he got make some money, bring that money in, and then on top of that, they don't want him to take the sex outside of the home to somebody else or look at their daughter in that way. Because these men, because you know what? It's all that's going on TV, and I'm just saying, you guys, it's so much going on TV. They just sit back smiling and grinning. Ah. You're really not even supposed to look at somebody in that kind of way, especially when you're married. But a lot of people's like, well, God gave me eyes, I can look. It's still wrong. He says if you've done it in your heart, you might as well have done it. Just simple. I'm just saying. Even a baby Christian knows those things. I have subscribed to Tony on One. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you. You're welcome, King Bay. And I'm waiting for the next day they will charge someone for Maleah's death. You know what, Nika? I think it's gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen. If it don't, I'm gonna tell you something. She's gonna have a hard life out here. She is. She's gonna have a hard life. That's just the bottom line. Barbara Powell is in the house. Hello, everyone. What are you saying, Barbara? Last video you put to good. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we decided that if nobody's gonna say nothing about Maleah, we're gonna just keep waiting. We're gonna put some stuff out there. We're gonna keep it alive. You guys, we don't get paid for this. Yeah, we don't get paid for it. You say words like kill, death, murder, electrify, hell. They don't give you a penny. And when they do, they only gonna give you 2 or 3. Hey, we gonna put it out there. Okay. Let's see. It's all B says exactly and always in past tense. Yeah, she always talk about her like past tense. Maleah, when, Maleah, whereabouts, where, unknown. Yes. Shaking my head. Okay, we got Jazz back. Jay's back. Juzz back. Juzz back Robin. Robinson says, who left that car in that parking lot? Who do you think? You know what? Somebody did say they have footage and they didn't show no receipts. And I really cannot even say that this person is a good, liable person because that person, I just don't even listen to that person anymore. They got too much drama going on, so and I just can't do it. But they did come out and say that they had footage, and I asked them about that. Actually, they were in our live one day, and I stopped them and I said, hey, did you? Matter of fact, if you look at one of our lives, somebody called in and they said something of the fact that they had footage. I doubt that they have. I mean, I'm not saying they don't have footage. I doubt that we know who they got on the footage. But this person was acting like they had all the info. They ain't got no more than anybody else. I'm just telling you guys. Matter of fact, you guys know more than what we know. Okay? And that's why we have these conversation rooms going on. So if you find out something, put it out there. Put it out there in the chat. And if I don't see it, hey, get my attention. 12 to 18 months she was supposed to be wearing it. Exactly. That helmet. But she wasn't even wearing it. Well, she got the helmet back in February. She got the helmet back in August or February. In August she got the helmet. In August she got the helmet. She's supposed to wear it 12 to 18 months. And she ended up, missing on May the 3rd. And they were supposed to have a meeting with CPS on, I think it was May the 26th. She didn't even make it to the first meeting. Hey, you guys, Do you know what parcel or package Brittany Bowen ordered from China? What was it? It was an Amazon. It was an Amazon package. It was an Amazon package. Um, Something I was gonna share with you guys. Let me try to remember what it was. Man, I wanted to share it with you guys, and something just crossed. Let me think. They think it's mad. Sherelle, you know what? I told you guys that a long time ago. Matter of fact, let me share this with you. If you don't know, this is why I started this channel. I was in a chat room uh, of the person I just got through talking about a minute ago that I really don't go there anymore. But I was telling them that she could have got some international meds that we don't know nothing about. You know, we don't even have the forensics on it because we know nothing about these meds because they do have them. Trust me, they do. And could have poisoned her, could have been poisoning DV, could have been poisoning other kids. They did put out they got a warrant for the records of Maleah from the hospital and the other kids also. And now they're thinking that it was something, that it was some meds. I already told you guys that. I'm telling you guys what I'm going to do one day. I'm going to take all the old videos that we started with, and I'm going to show you these things are not new to us. We're just not going with what social media is telling us or what the news is telling us. Because, see, we got a mind of our own. And if we're going to think wrong, we're going to think wrong because what we did. We ain't going to think wrong because you told us wrong. Now, you know, I'll go wrong all the way with you. I don't care. As long as I believe what I'm saying. You know? So, anyway, you guys, man, I wanted to share something with you. And I know it has to do with Nika. Let me see. Nika, is there something that we was going to talk about on here? A little girl with her father and two young girls in the Motel 6. Oh, no. We talked about that last Friday. We talked about the daddy and them teenage girls. Yes, it seems like the man is their priority. Exactly. I'm waiting for the day they will charge someone for Maleah's death because before I will be happy. Yes. Maria says, I don't have much money, but I do have love. Love is free. I'll have taken Maleah. Okay, I think Shirley, nice to have you with us, Shirley. Shirley says, I think why they killed little angel Maleah because they said she talked too much and she might tell someone at the daycare. You're welcome. Let me see. The police know who it is. They never released all. Okay, thank you, Sherelle. Barbara says they may be holding it for evidence. They've got to have footage in that shopping strip. Yep. SP, do you know what parcel? Okay, we got that one. All I heard is that it was from China. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what, Luana? You know what they were trying to say? They were trying to say it was wallpaper. And the person in the chat room, it was their chat, it was their channel. And I said, no. They was like, yeah, it was. And they basically shot it, my narrative down. And basically when somebody shoots you down, and they didn't have a lot of people in the room, but when a person shoots you down, I told you guys, it's almost like teaching a dog, training a dog. And I'm not saying people are dogs, but I'm just saying when people shoot your opinion or your narrative down, you kind of just be like, okay, let me just sit here and shut my mouth because I don't know too much, so let them just tell me what they need, and then whatever. And then they went on with their narrative, and they talked for hours. They talked like 3-4 hours. I just went on out the room. I said, I go on out the room. I start my own channel, and in that way everybody can say something. She doesn't work. How? Oh. So someone told me that Brittany Bowens used to work for CPS. Is that true? Is that true, you guys? I think somebody gave me another super chat. Thank you. I didn't see it, and I am so sorry. I'm not being rude or anything. Did Brittany Bowen work for CPS? That's stupid. We're gonna have to check that out. True. Let me go up. No, Jenny Gus, her best friend, worked for CPS. Oh, okay. I'm tired of watching those people who speculate so much. I know who you're talking about. Oh, well, sometimes you can't tell people. You know who I'm talking about. But I got no no bad feelings. It's just, I just want to get, just like I said, I just asked the question, and somebody, Mama Bear in the house, answered the question. Did Brittany Bowen? Okay, Nika, Mama Bear says no. Janet Gus, her best friend, worked for CPS. That's probably why Brittany got her babies back. You guys know? Yes. Okay, you guys, we're 8 minutes in the hour. Overtime. I am going to shut this down. I'm going to give y'all 2 minutes if you want to put your thoughts out there. Yes. Yes, Megan. Really. I knew it was somebody. I just didn't know if it was Brittany. Lori says, I just don't think Brittany is suave enough to do all that. She would have to have a little bit of writer mindset to do all that. Brittany and research. I don't believe it. Well, Lori, Brittany is not stupid. I don't think you understand. You don't have to be smart to have a criminal mind. You know? Looky, you remember they had that, Lori, and I'm just speaking with you, and I'm not shooting down what you're saying. I'm just saying, don't underestimate some people. You know that young man, that Jamestown. You remember Jamestown? He wasn't the bright, but he had thousands and thousands of followers, and not only that, they went to the little land in the island, and they drank the Kool-Aid. And he's not the brightest star. He just wasn't. Looky R. Kelly, he can't read or write. He's a million, he used to be a millionaire. And I mean, he did tons of things, allegedly, because I don't know for a fact. I follow this case, but I don't follow it that much. So you don't have to be smart. That's was why Brittany got Maleah back. Yes, that's probably why. It don't take a lot to do damage. It just don't. And I'm going to be honest with you, Lori, and I'm just telling you this. I'm not knocking what you're saying. Trust me, I'm not knocking what you're saying. No, she's not that bright, but that's probably why we're where we're at. Who in the world would just leave their kids with their boyfriend, especially a daughter, okay? Not put on the helmet. Then when the daughter come up missing and the man and the baby, they don't even call 911. They don't call the police, and then time lapse. She's part of the equation of that little girl, and who knows, she could have been killed before. I'm just saying, if it was Darion, she didn't help the situation. And if it was Brittany, she just helping to cover up. But I'm going to tell you one thing, she got something to do with it. Because you know what? As a parent, you are responsible for your children. Maleah's not responsible. Okay, you guys, I gotta go. Yes, justice for Maleah, a trifling one. Exactly. She killed her. Okay, peace and love. See you on the next live. Exactly. Okay, this is Monday. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click that bell for notifications so when we upload a video or we go live, you guys will get it also. We do try to go in there and notify you guys personally. Either I do it, Helen do it, or we both do it, or we get on our grind and we do it together. And is it Nika? I need to get in touch. Nika, I think it's you. Get in touch with Helen. I think she's gone because she was a little sick earlier. But Helen Reed, get with her. Love you guys. Bye, Chastity. Bye, Nika. Get with Helen, Nika. I want to talk to you, Nika. Craig Davis's cousin works for HPD. Yeah. Craig Davis's brother, I think, worked for HPD. Also, that's true. A little common sense goes a long way. Bye, you guys. Much love, Lawana. Nice to have you back, Lawana. I knew you was gonna come to your senses, girl. Love you, Judy. Bye, Chastity. Love you. Love you, Leslie. Bye, Mama Bear. Nice to have you here. Hope you guys come back Wednesday. Bye, Megan. Love you. Bye, Marie. I will continue to pray about this case. I love you. I love you too, Marie. Brenda hangs with the police chief. Yes, she does. Okay, you guys. I hope you guys got y'all networking out of there. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.